Hello, hello. Hey everyone, good
Hello.
evening. How are you doing? Thank you so much. We are going live from TRB, from Techrarebit's home base HQ, all the way in Malaysia, PJ Selangor. I hope you're having a good Saturday today. Very cool and not so hot Saturday as compared to the past few weeks, right, Nikki?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we're so glad that we have cool, rainy weather today. Something
Is it?
different for a change. Yeah. We had a very nice, cold, rainy weather throughout
Is it
BJ.
rainy today?
Very light rain. No massive thunderstorms, but hey, rain, I'll take it.
Okay, cool. All right, I didn't know that it was raining. Good stuff. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a lot of things going on today. I know you're a busy man. How are you today?
Today was busy. So what happened was early morning I was in a meeting, and then
Mm.
after that later on we had ERGP. So ERGP is an e-racing competition that is held by Alex Young, Malaysia's F1 driver. So it was
Mm.
very interesting. I mean, as always, every week we have got very close wheel-to-wheel racing, and
Mm.
today the race took place in a place called Twin Montegi in Japan. So apparently,
Oh,
it's a very
Motegi. Motegi.
yes, that's right. So it's a very popular MotoGP track.
Yep.
I'm sure you're a
Motegi.
big fan because your cap is it's a monster cap and Valentino Rossi.
Oh, the great Valentino Rossi. How did you
Yeah.
fare with the race?
So race today was relatively challenging. It was a bit of a struggle to be at the top this weekend because it was just very competitive. But I think overall, finished I think in seventh or eighth place
Mm.
after dropping down to about 20th after a first lap incident. But really just happy, just happy to be in the points.
Okay, cool man. But that's racing lah. Sometimes you're at the top. Sometimes you're fighting to stay in the race and make sure that you finish race to finish.
Yeah, that's right, absolutely.
Okay,
How
to
about you?
finish
How was
first.
your weekend?
Yeah, busy man. Busy as usual. Saturday is a family day, but always excited. We do want to say that to all those out there that we're trying to find a good time to do live. Usually we do it on Friday. Now we're trying it on Saturday, late afternoon. So, but never mind. It is a live session, but we want to also let people know that you can always watch this show from our website or even from our Facebook page. And welcome to those that are watching this show at a later stage. Good to have you, and we're going to be talking about a lot of stuff today lah. So I didn't do much. I'm just looking forward for this live session. So just a recap for Digital Carrot, it's all about us sharing digital media or technology tips for all of you. And what we'll do is we'll talk about some of the posts that we have recently put up on our Facebook and our IG, and talk about interesting things that are coming up on our site. Okay, all right. So whilst Nikki is coming back, he'll be back soon. Don't worry. Let's have a look at what we've got in store here. Something very special. Right. So, guys, you know what? For the team at Techrarebit, we are so generous because what we're doing now is we have this special. Uh, okay, adding Nikki to the stream. Welcome back, Nikki. I thought you merajuk and run away already. Okay. All right. I was just telling the guys that we've got a special promotion from Techrarebit. Sempena Bulan Merdeka. Sempena Bulan Merdeka. We're running a Merdeka website promotion, and we're gonna give your website a new look. And because it's Merdeka and it's once a year, we're giving a huge discount. We're giving you 1,000 ringgit discount on your new website. So maybe I'm gonna pass it on to Nikki as to why our package is awesome.
All right. So thanks, Rizal. Thanks for the for the really cool introduction. So for us, for myself and Rizal, if anyone who has worked with us, we're very passionate about what we do. We're very involved in the businesses and in for all of our clients, regardless of whichever industry. And if there's anything that we want to do, we want to make sure that we do a good job, right? So when it comes to a website as well, I mean, I personally have engaged people to do my websites, and it came to a point where I just could not get it at the level that I wanted. So eventually, I learned to build my own website. And recently, very grateful to have won the MWA award. So so for this package, now when it comes to websites, there's so many things that we need to look into, things like content design, as well as branding and colors. And of course, a part of all of that, as a business, we are always growing, we are always developing, we are always sharing something new. So there needs to be constant updates done to the website. So for us, Riza and myself, we like to believe, we like to think that we are kind of like the pit stop guys. We come, we quickly get it done, and we go. Make sure that we do a really good job. Very similar to an F1 car. You come to the pit stop, within 2 seconds, you've got fresh tires and you're out on the track fighting for your win. So for all of our clients, similarly, we want to do the same thing. So for us, we've put a package together at for a promotional price of 5,500. You can come and get your website completely redone. So you will get fresh content, you get fresh copywriting as well as designs. All of these are all properly thought through. Same way like how I built my website, as well as we'll pass the website back to you so that you can manage it on your own. After the website is built, managing on your own shouldn't be too difficult. Of course, this applies for more small business owners who are looking to just get something done really, really quick, really good up there, and they can work along the way. At least they don't have to keep being dependent on website companies, freelancers, to keep calling them and schedule. So what we're really providing here is that we're providing a one-time fee, and then that includes a 1-year subscription, and we'll support you along the way. So that's what we do. And the best part about doing all this is, here's a little secret. We're actually launching a digital magazine really, really soon. So what's going to happen is that along with this promotion, we're going to support you, and we're going to provide you 250 ringgit worth of Facebook and IG advertising credits. So of course, this is something that we will develop. We'll collaborate with you offline, and we'll help you get the best pictures and put your brand out there, targeted to the right audience. So because part of the reason why is because we want to grow together our clients. We could just move on, but no, I think that if you check some of the past work that we have done, Riza and myself, we've always been very involved in our clients' business, regardless of whether the project is on or it's finished. So this is just one way to constantly keep in touch with our clients. So yeah, I think if you look down, if you can see, those are just some of the snippets of our past websites that we have done. And this special offer is valid right up to the 31st of August 2021. So again, to be fair, there are many ways to build a website. And for us, we are offering this as a solution to anybody who wants to build a designer-based website. So this is what we do. So yep, basically that's all for me. Don't want to overcomplicate things. And back to you, Rizal.
Yeah, thanks, Nikki. Thank you. So, guys, building a website, it is very, very difficult. It's not something that you just can piece things together because there's a lot of science behind it. With this package here, you get a 2-in-1 package with an award-winning content and design, designer, award-winning content creation and content creator and a designer. And we make sure that it's a fast turnaround time. So you probably can get it up within 30 days or less, depending on whether you have all the information ready. Because there's a lot of back and front. And the beauty about this one here, those that sign up with us, you get free FBIG credits from us, from TRB, worth 250 ringgit. So if you're into e-commerce, if you want to sell something, or if you want to sell yourself as a brand, you have 250 ringgit you can use, whenever you want within that particular year, really. It's a lot of money. So for free, if you take our package. So some examples here. Don't worry, we're talking about this a bit more later. All right. Thank you so much. Now let's get stuck into it. We're going to go and jump into our post that we just made this past few days. So let's have a look at the first one here. Special discounts. Let me just read this one before we go into it. So what better way to reward your audience and encourage them to become paying customers than offer them a special discount? So even if the discount is a 10% off or free shipping, it can inspire your followers to take the leap and buy your product. So discounts have been around for quite a while in businesses, and the same goes to digital marketing. When you're going online and basically going online, you want to entice people to buy, right? You must give them something that they feel like, wow, this is a great offer that you're giving that's so much, so good that I can't pass it, right? And maybe we'll talk with Nikki, find out with Nikki what are the types of discount that you can get and why people should give discounts to clients.
All right. Thank you, Rizal. So when it comes to discount, there is always a debate, right? So there's on one hand, I don't want to sell my stuff too cheap, right? I don't want to just give discounts for the sake of discounts. But on the other hand, sometimes discounts offer more than just the price. It gives the fact that it presses customers for urgency. So sometimes, you know, you've heard a lot about buy one free one. Yeah, never mind lah. You buy two, I give you one. I give you a 10% off. So these are all sales strategies that which people use to try and close a bigger sale. Now, of course, uh, the opportunity here is that basically they will pay less, but you have a bigger in you have a bigger takeout size cart size.
Mm,
Sorry. So that's what discounts are meant to do. So of course, discounts should only serve to act as a carrot to try and get people to commit. But
mm,
beyond that, discounts will always go on a case by case basis because it really boils down to what's your profit margin, what's your margin, how much of discount can you offer. Number one, number two, do you really sometimes want to go way below market price to disrupt the common market price? So that's something that
mm.
you need to look into before giving discounts.
Yeah, lah. Yeah, lah. Especially in Malaysian market, right? If there's the word discount is not there, they don't see value. It's quite sad, but that's the
Hmm.
truth, right? That's the truth. You go to pasar malam also, you ask discount. If you have a chance, you buy teh tarik also. If you can ask for discount, you ask for it lah.
Yeah,
But not
that's
teh
right.
tarik lah. Maybe too cheap, all right?
but I think there's one thing that people need to be aware about discounts though, because when it
Mm,
comes to discounts, there is always when it comes to producing or creating something, there's always a cost involved. So a lot of times, I mean, I'm Malaysian as well, and I love discounts. But I think that when it comes to discounts, I'm also always aware about um, what's the catch. There's always a catch because I mean, we'll use websites as an example, right? So we've seen people building websites for as low as 500 ringgit, 350 ringgit. Now, of course, then my question then will be, how complicated is it? How secure is it? How much of a complete end-to-end service do I get? So
mm,
sometimes having too much discount on a certain thing can sometimes make you wonder, what if there's a
mm,
hidden catch, or a hidden cost somewhere. Because always remember that every time whenever you build or you develop something, there's always a cost involved, and it's just a matter of where that cost will be end up absorbed to. Maybe it could come in the form of a reduction in quality, maybe a defective product, maybe well, we don't want to say ethically, but sometimes people may even give away expired products for cheap. So it's just something that you want to be aware about before you take on a discount.
okay, that's fair. That's fair. All right. I mean that. So maybe there probably be newbies here who just started doing their own business. If I were to give takeaway points, I put it to 3 points. One is, like Nikki said, know your margin. So it's whether you want to build higher revenue by high number of sales, and if you have a lot of profit margin there, you save it by creating. You can use a discount to try and entice more purchases, right? So that's the best. And then second one is if you do have clients already and you want those clients to continue buying with you, rewarding with them with a discount, especially those that have stayed on with you, builds better, longer lasting relationship. So to building better relationship. And then three is we all when you're in the service industry, we are always about making sure that we engage our client. So when you want to engage your clients, it's either a new product or it's a promotion, just like what we're doing for Merdeka. It's something meaningful and people want to celebrate. So if our product helps them with celebrating, or our product means something for them for that particular month, run a promotion on it. So product launches, special festivities, or anything that you want to use these days, like the special days of the month, like how the Shopees and Lazadas are doing, you do that. So I guess that for me, for newbies, those 3 points are very key. All right, guys. Cool stuff. Let's perhaps move on to our next post that we did. Now, I want to apologize because this post over here a bit old school. So it says try Facebook video, but actually now we when I in the message we put down Facebook and IG video as well. So the main thing that we wanted to say was it's very clear that statistics and research and the impact, right, that you see on Facebook and IG, anything that has videos will definitely generate more significant engagement. That's for sure. So maybe a quiz to you guys, right? If you go on Facebook or on IG, the ones that you always watch, right? Without doing anything, is always the videos, right? IG highlights, IG reels, IG story, IG live, and the same goes with Facebook as well. So people always they're always looking at that stuff. You can read things, but watching a video is much more fun. Anything you want to add on that, Nikki?
No, I think it's just you're absolutely right on that. Um, People's attention is getting shorter and shorter. So sometimes people even watch videos without the sound on. Can you believe it? So people actually listen to people will watch videos, and that's why it's always important that it's always standard practice to always have subtitles in your videos, because sometimes people just don't want to listen to the sound, or maybe they could be in public, and they don't want to have sound coming in. So yes, I fully agree. And the other thing is the fact that all of the platforms like YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook are heavily promoting short clip content. So even if you look at TikTok as well, an average video can probably just last 10 to 15 seconds, and the message is communicated within that short period of time. Now, historically, that is one of the fastest ways that people consume messages today. It's communication has evolved over the years.
Yep.
Yeah. So I
What
think,
about
yeah.
for you said that communication has evolved and so it's important to do videos. Any tips on how to make these videos, Nikki? Because it's not easy, right?
Yeah, I think making videos is a challenge. It is a challenge even for me. Reason why is because I suppose after coming from the creative industry, uh, I've developed a little bit more. Sorry, maybe what I mean to say is I'm a bit more anal about how the video will come out. When it comes to videos, it also talks about optimization, because videos can come in different formats. They can come in Instagram stories, they can come in portrait, landscape, all these kind of different cuts. And of course, when it comes to videos, it really depends. But I think going back to what Gary Vee says, he would just highlight it in 3 points. If I could just summarize it, it's basically just get the video done, post it, and work on it. So I think that's something that people should start with, especially if they're new, they're starting out. At least that's how I started with. When I recently did a video on LinkedIn, I basically just tried put it together. Okay, put it in the right format. If it doesn't come out in the right format, it's okay. I can always take it down. I can always re-edit it and re-upload it. But it's just a matter of getting out of the comfort zone to just get started on it.
Yeah, cool. True that. And that's exactly what we're doing, right?
Yeah,
What we're
absolutely.
doing now. Yeah.
With Techrarebit Life, it's just now the beauty about doing all this is the fact that as long as we're doing something, we can always look back and say, "Wow, I've grown so much in the last 2 months. Wow, I've grown so much in the last 6 months." And that's one. And secondly, it will give a story to tell. Even in 5 years from now, we can see how Techrarebit grew from. And this is applicable to any business, any person out there who's looking to do video.
Yep. Very true. I think that these days the younger generations, they make it like it's nothing, right?
Yeah.
There's so many apps out there that can help you with video making. What do you think they use, Nikki? I only know Vivo, Canva, a few of the basic ones. Sometimes even the app itself have some features. Do you know any?
Okay, so that's a really good question, because I'm not much of a video person. I'm only starting to look into video. So I'm a big fan of Viva Video. I pay for Viva Video. I also use a bit of Premiere Pro.
Okay, Premium
But I
Pro.
think
I
you're
haven't
right.
tried that.
I think you're right. The rest of the other platforms like Instagram, they all have their own inbuilt system, you know.
Yep.
So sometimes their inbuilt system is so good that you can even
Mm,
just use Insta stories to just capture the video in a smaller
yep.
file size and you just download it. So
Yep.
that's one way to do it.
Okay. All right. So now we talked about videos, people doing that, right? But for businesses, what would be the difference, do you think, for businesses in trying to incorporate videos? Because we do know a lot of our clients do put in video, and they go to professionals to create like a profile video, a product commercial type of video, and then a video of themselves talking. So
Mhm.
maybe for both of us, from TRB, what do we think is key for businesses when it comes to utilizing these tools in showcasing their brands or their services?
Right. So that's a very good question. So when it comes to such videos, especially for businesses, I think it's always important to start with what's your objective first. You know, what's your objective and who's your audience? Because without an objective or an audience, you will be spot for choice. You know, there's just too much options out there. There's just too many options where you can use Facebook, Instagram, even LinkedIn Live. It's with StreamYard. There's so many things you can do. So, for instance, if you're looking to develop a proper company profile, proper video that communicates the key services and the values of what you do, then I think it's always important to know who your audience is. Are you looking to talk to fellow corporate companies, or are you looking to talk to SMEs and more B2C kind of clients? So I think that's the
Mm,
first thing, because the video output for a corporate company will be very different as compared to how you would prepare a video for a B2C market.
mm,
So I think that's the first things first. And secondly is output. You know, we talk about Facebook, Instagram. These two are probably some of the fastest places to consume short content. Even YouTube has got short content consumption now. I mean,
mm,
I'm not much of a TikTok user, but generally, TikTok is another platform. So, um, in a nutshell, if you're looking to go to Facebook, then Facebook should be should be a platform where you can drive engagement for sales. And when it comes to Instagram, it's more like, you know, people a younger audience, yeah. And for
mm,
TikTok, it's fun. TikTok is fun. So TikTok is what Instagram used to be probably 2 years ago.
mm. Yep, yep,
And
yep.
I think all the platforms are evolving. I really like how Gary Vee says that LinkedIn today is
Mm.
Facebook 5 years ago. So whatever strategies that you were running on Facebook 5 years ago, it would apply to LinkedIn with a small change.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Cool, cool. All right, nice one. I guess
Mm.
for my part, right, for businesses, if you want to go towards this video front and start building your brand, right, I'll put it very simple from my point of view. One is go live. Go live because everybody's trying to sell something. Our clients are mainly SMEs, and people connect or buy stuff from them because they like the individual, they relate, they're connected to them, and they prefer, talking or buying, or just dealing with them. So that's one. Second one is, guys, if you like something on Facebook video and you feel that works, copy, and improve it. So that's the best way to do it, because if you like it, you resonate with it, you buy the concept. All right, how can that be applied to my business? All right, I'm gonna do something similar. So you don't waste time on creating something. And if you were to, and Nikki's gone. If you were on the third point, which I think is the most important one, if you don't know how to do it, quickly get someone's support on how to create your stream. Create your own video content. And people like ourselves, Techrarebit, and there are other people who are more than capable to help you and guide you in creating content. Now, for me, yes, you can come to us. What we'll do is we'll draw the framework of how you create your videos. We'll then create a content calendar for you in line with what your postings or the messaging that you're going to put up. But ultimately, the rest of the things where it's about you, you have to do it yourself. That's for sure. So those are my three tips. Just go live wherever you want. Number two, see anything you like. copy that one, need professional help, go to someone who can do it, come to us. That's my tip for for people who want to try and start building their brand by basing it on this particular post. All right, Gustav, got your back, Nikki. So I'm gonna go back before we close off today's session. Right, I'm gonna go and bring back our promotion for the month again. TechRabbit is running a special offer this time round. For this particular month, we have a damn special Merdeka website promotion, and we're giving you guys 1,000 ringgit off. And we're giving a special price at 5,500 only for a website to be designed by our team. And then Nikki's going to share with us a bit more about, what will you get if you use us to make your website, Nikki?
Okay, so if thanks Rizal. So if you were to work together with us, we'll love to help you give your website a brand new look. Why? Because having a good website is very very important for most businesses today. What's the first thing that people do when they first hear about you? Most people go to Google, either that or they go to your Facebook. And if they go to their Facebook, they want more information, they look for your website. So having a good website is very, very important to ensure that people can trust your brand. That's one. Second one is having an outdated website basically just shows customers that you don't care. Oh, my website looks really, really old. So I think that's one. I think second one is your competitors are constantly evolving. So it's always important to keep up with the times, because if buying decisions, I think I don't have the numbers with me now, but I think when it comes to buying decisions, people like to buy from platforms which they trust. So at least for us, that's what we really believe in, and we are always evolving. I don't think that we're ever perfect, but as long as we keep improving, we'll always be at where we'll always get to where we want to be. So at least for us, the three main things that is very important for a website is, number one, having good content. Number two, it's having content that is relevant to the market, but also accessible by Google. How can we make our website compliant to Google's latest rules and regulations and updates, so that we can be friends with Google? Google's a good friend. And last but not least, Rizal and myself, we are very big fans of empowerment. So if there's anything that we want to build, pass it back to you so that you can manage it on your own. You don't have to, keep paying for unnecessary fees. So that's one. So that's why we have the best. We have a 2-in-1 package where we'll take care of both the design and the copywriting for you. So Rizal and I will actually sit down, have a look at your business, and try and understand how we can differentiate your business for your competitors. Second one is, we like to work fast. We are like pit stop. You just go in there, park your car, change your tires, and go. So we can, with the right information in place and all of the necessary assets in place, we can actually build your website in 30 days or less. So that's what we want to do. Speed is key, because time is very, very important. And last but not least, we're giving away 250 ringgit worth of Facebook and IG credits from Techrarebit. Why? Because we're actually launching a digital magazine really, really soon. And we'll park that budget so that we can help you promote your business on our digital magazine. So this is only exclusive to the end of August, 31st of August, 2021. So if there's anyone who wants to find out more, feel free to reach out to us, talk to us at Techrarebit, and we'll try and make something happen for you.
Cool stuff, guys. Cool stuff. Thank you, Nikki. Lots of good insight. So we're closing in towards the end of Digital Carrot number 3. Do remember us. We do have a Merdeka website promotion. This is an awesome promotion, and it's going on for this month. And we're very keen to be able to, lend our expertise in developing your website. Let's make it an award-winning website if possible. All right. So this is just nice. Our timing is just perfect. Let's get into the last part. Maybe just some messaging for our audience, Nikki, before we close the show.
All right, for sure. So to everyone who's watching out there, you can, for those who do not know us, Techrarebit, we are very new in the market, but we've been actively working since February 2021. And Rizal and myself, we're very passionate about helping businesses. So if there's anyone who's out there looking for someone to talk to, or maybe need some help in your business, do feel free to reach out to us, and we'll be happy to chat with you. More importantly, with everyone going digital and you feel like you're missing out, don't feel like you're missing out. Or whatever that you built today, you will see the results down the road.
Okay, nice.
Excuse me,
For sure,
sorry, I
man.
was.
No, don't worry, man. But good stuff. So visit us at techrabbit.com. It's there, and then we do have our FB and IG handle. Get to know us. Chat first. You don't have to come and commit first. We still have that special promo for this month, which is free banner. If you reach out to us, and we'll help you on that. And yeah, stay tuned for us on Digital Carrot sometime next week, and we're gonna go bigger and harder, and there'll be more interesting stuff coming up. All right. Okay, cool. So if that's the case, let's end the show. That's all for us now. Thank you and have a good weekend ahead. Take care.
Thank you.